Oklahoma State alumnus Denny Kellington prefers to stay under the radar. However, on January 2nd, his career changed drastically and he became a household name. Kellington is a member of the Buffalo Bills athletic training staff who helped save the life of Damar Hamlin after he suffered a cardiac event during Monday Night Football. Many were quick to call Kellington a hero for his actions that night. He'll tell you he's not a hero. He was just ready.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where medical personnel have been working on Bills safety Damar Hamlin for the last 9 minutes. We don't know, of course, the extent of his injuries, but the entire Bills team is out on the field right now. Several players are down on their knees. You can just see the worried looks.
When you train, you prepare, and you rely on your experience. 27 years of doing emergency action plans. That's the first time I had to do CPR.
On January 2nd, what started as a marquee matchup on Monday Night Football suddenly turned into a near tragic event. The entire nation was watching as 27 years of training came down to 9 crucial minutes.
I got a text from my mom, and she said, "Hey, what's going on at this game?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." She said, "Turn it on."
Damar Hamlin fell at 8:55:03. Was on his back, and it went from wondering what was going on to then them frantically administering CPR to this 24-year-old.
Then I started seeing the replay. I had a good suspicion of probably what happened.
Just flipping through the TV, and then I see the game shut down and the announcers are talking, and then it kind of shoots to the field, and I see Denny, and then I see the rest of the athletic training staff, and then they kind of shoot away, and I'm like, holy smokes, Denny's right in the middle of that.
It's what we practice, it's what we rehearse, it's what we plan for or prepare for, but hopefully never have to do.
Before every game, NFL medical personnel receive an emergency action plan from the home team. They are discussed each week at the stadium prior to kickoff.
There's about 30 personnel that meet in a secluded area of the stadium, and they go over the roles and responsibility. So that's one of the most important aspects of player health and safety, is having a good, solid emergency action plan set in place. But more importantly, we were very successful at what we did on that January 2nd.
How did you cope, you and the rest of the Bills athletic training staff cope in the days after the incident?
I would say just the camaraderie that we all have as a team. I would say that Damar's parents were extremely helpful to all of us, just giving us permission that in their heart of hearts, they knew he was going to be fine.
Damar Hamlin's parents were right. 2 days after suffering a cardiac event, he woke up. That same day, Denny Kellington became a household name.
You know, once the story came out, I put out on Twitter, hey, Oklahoma State grad Denny Kellington, obviously doing his deal, great representation of Oklahoma State.
I sent him a message again, and I said, "Man, your life's about to change."
The Bills medical team have been using their newfound fame to help raise awareness for AEDs and CPR certification. Kellington's heroics earned him an invite back to Stillwater to deliver the 2023 commencement address at his alma mater.
It's a bit odd to be the person reporters are talking about when they say Denny Kellington is a hero. It's very humbling. In fact, the attention I've received for simply doing my job has been overwhelming. I've said repeatedly that I'm not a hero, but I will tell you what I was that day. I was ready.
What do you think of his message to the class of 23?
Perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And it about being ready, and they're ready. They're ready to take on the world.
Remember who you are and where you come from. Each time you let your light, that bright orange light, shine. Thank you again for inviting me to join you today for this celebration. I was ready, we were ready, and you are ready. Go Pokes!